So the first quality of a sadhaka, he requires 4 qualifications. First is viveka, discriminate. How to start the discrimination? In the beginning when I came to Ramakrishna Math, one of the Swami told, you first discriminate. I told, how to discriminate? I don't know. Now what is good and what is bad? I told, I don't know what is good, but what is bad I know. Now what is eternal, lasting? And in the beginning when people come, they can't even understand it. Even I couldn't understand. Slowly, association, reading gospel and other things, then it struck me, oh my God. It takes time for these things to sink inside our personality. And then we have to grasp it. Now it becomes very clear, oh, how foolishly we are running behind the ephemeral things. These are all changing, body is changing, mind is changing, people are changing, nobody is reliable in this world. Is it not? Even we are not reliable, our mind also is changing. So why are we behind this? Then slowly once this sense gets stabilized in the mind that changing things cannot give unchanging joy, the mind comes to one conclusion, therefore they are to be given up. Endlessly we are going on, is it not? Mechanically, how long? Why is that nothing is happening to me even after taking 50,000 gallons of coffee? I don't come to a conclusion. Experience after experience after experience. What is the use of this experience? No knowledge arising out of experience, is it not? After tasting something, he says, yes, we have understood. Sri Ramakrishna told, I wanted to wear a Banarasi shawl, gold ornament, finger or something, and something he wanted to taste. He took the shawl, put it, how very beautiful. It looks very nice and gives rise to some haughtiness and pride. And afterwards he threw the shawl. Mathranath gave to him a beautiful, costly shawl. Now I have enjoyed. And suddenly somebody else came and picked up. Sri Ramakrishna never bothered, let it go. He told, what is this shawl after all? Nothing. Just the silkworms killed and they have been turned into this, and society worships. Then he took rasgulla, very slowly he ate it, only one rasgulla, that was sufficient for him. Now what is this? It is very sweet, combined with milk and sugar products. And how long? 3-inch distance. As soon as it crosses the tongue, where is the rasgulla? So for them, they are so enlightened. One experience is enough a teacher for them. But for us, in the play school, we stay thousands of years. We don't come out of the play school. Going on eating rasgullas, going on eating Cadbury's chocolates, never we say no. Is it not enough? I don't want it. Little sorrow, little difficulties come, no, I don't want it. Sri Ramakrishna, our mother used to say, a lady came with 10 children or 15 children, and every year she used to say, next year no more children. I say, you are telling, but again, he says, whole football team has come. It's happening. In those days, people used to have 15 to 18 children. And they said, no, it is enough. When the trouble comes during the labor pain, sure, no, it is so terrible. Afterwards, again the moha. So when viveka dawns, that is the grace of God. Sant kripa, Isha kripa, Guru kripa, or punya sukriti kripa, suddenly it comes to our mind unknowingly without our knowledge. And when viveka comes, we understand this is what I need, this is what I wanted. Give up the wants, take up what you need. What we need really is, if we are sincere, that is the eternal joy, eternal knowledge, eternal existence. That is God. I want God. But if you really want God, you cannot travel in the two-boat. He says, give up what is not God. Then only the mind can take up. In Tamil Nadu, they say, having a bird and he was trying to catch a flying bird, both went away. So we have to decide what we should have, because human heart is not kinetic Honda scooter where you can take doubles. You can sit and somebody else also can sit behind. In the heart, either God will sit or the world will sit. You cannot take doubles, but we always want to have doubles. You sit not one companion behind. So that Viveka, when it comes, it will tell that give up what you don't want, because less luggage, more comfort. As the journey starts, unwanted things have to be given up. If you don't give up, it is going to be a nuisance. The journey will be hindered. It is happening to so many people, and so many illustrations will come now. If I go into that, so Sadhana Chatushthaya cannot be completed. I told about the story of one man who came with Swami Turiyananji, is it not? Turiyananji and that man used to take Bhiksha daily in Haridwar. After Bhiksha, this man used to break the chapati into so many pieces and throw into the Ganges. The fishes will come and eat. Turiyananji used to go away quickly. And in few days, Turiyananji found that Swami is not coming, that Sadhu is not coming along with him for Bhiksha. After 3 years, suddenly, when he was walking on the streets of Haridwar or Rishikesh, he saw one man with a lady and 2 kids. Maharaj, do you remember me? Yes, I seem to have seen you somewhere. I am that same Shantina. Do you remember after Bhiksha, we used to sit on the Ganges bank, we used to meditate. I used to throw the chapati bits to the fishes. Yes, but why? Who are they? This is my wife and sir, my 2 children. How it happened, Shantina? You are such a wonderful man. No, you see, I used to give these small bits of chapati to the fishes now. First the big fish, next another fish, then small fishes they used to come and take. Suddenly it struck my mind, what a wonderful, joyful family, like mother, father, and children. How they are all joyfully living together, and slowly it occupied my mind. And after some time, I took to that joy. Suryananda was struck dumb. Oh my God, hey Maya, what power you have got. So quickly, the whole journey has been turned out, the other way it went out. So even the lives of the great saints, including Vishwamitra, whose Gayatri Mantra we are chanting, this is the slippery road, Shurasya Dara, Durgam Pakasat Kaviyo Vadanti, walking on the edge of a razor, or the most dangerous life the sannyasis like, especially the modern day sannyasis like us. We are like camphor in the midst of raging fire. In the society full of temptations, young Swamis are moving, is it not? It's only by the grace of Thakur, Mother and Swamiji, the fire of the society is not catching or touching the camphor. Otherwise, any time the camphor will catch fire. So walking in the society, it's like camphor walking in the midst of fire. But the protection given by them is keeping us safe. Otherwise, danger is there. Highly inflammable. A mock is a highly inflammable. And as the mind becomes more and more refined, more and more sharper, more and more careful we have to become. So Viveka must accompany us, and as the Viveka starts getting roots inside the mind, Vairagya will start. Ihamutra Falabhoga Viragaha Vairagya. Nitya Nitya Vastu Viveka. Vairagya means after determining what is Nitya, the fruits that you want to enjoy in this world and the next world, that you have to renounce, because this hankering brings attachment. Along with attachment, the hosts of all the enemies come to you. One is sufficient, one terrorist, is it not? He is enough. One Captain Clive came to India, is it not, first, before the East India Company came, and the whole India was invaded. So one entry, it is sufficient to spoil the whole thing. So Vairagya, moment we say Vairagya, everybody is frightened, is it not? Vairagya means it is only for sannyasi and other thing. But the grace of Sri Ramakrishna, he made Vairagya also very, very sweet. Vairagya means not that you have to be very rough, very harsh. Turn the whole thing into godly things, that's all. Attachment has to be given up, not the world. Don't give up the wife. Give up the attachment for the wife. Don't give up your wealth. Give up the attachment for the wealth. Isha Vasya Sarvamidam. Think the whole thing is permeated with God, and then go on doing it. And once that Vairagya comes, and the metamorphosis, the transformation that it is all God's comes, it has got a tremendous effect on the mind. The first thing is the ending of sorrow. That's why in Ramakrishna, plenty of money comes but nobody bothers. Plenty of food comes, nobody is bothered. Plenty of things come because they know it is not belonging to us. It is like a bank cashier. Crores and crores of rupees pass through his hands, but he knows that it is not his. And if at any time he touches out, he will be caught. So Vairagya is not having the hankering to enjoy here or hereafter the fruits of our work done. Or going to heaven, getting this thing, getting that thing. So many hankerings are there, is it not? We have hidden inside our mind. And some people even have the desire to become a Brahmajnani and live in this world. Is it not? One lady told, I want to become a Brahmajnani and live in this world. I told you, cannot become a Brahmajnani unless you give up the world. But the people will tell that I am a Paramahamsa. What a joy it is to lead the life of a Paramahamsa. I told Paramahamsa is not at all aware of the silly cravings that people will respect and honor him like a Padma Bhushan award. How wonderful, mischievous mind is it not? I want to walk on the road like a Paramahamsa. Well, a Paramahamsa never has this desire. Sri Ramakrishna beautifully says, Nam or Pratishta eto shukari vishta. Nam, the name and the status, it is all excreta of pig. What is the use of the name and fame? Name and fame is nothing but other people's opinion about you, not you. Somebody may think that you are a great singer, you are a great dancer, but inside you, are you happy? If you are not happy, whole world may appreciate you, but nothing will happen to you. So Vairagya, when it comes, then the real journey starts. We decided what we really need and we are giving up the unwanted things. Patanjali says, Drashtu anushravika vishayasya vitrishna vashikara sanya vairagyam. Whatever you have seen, whatever you have heard, there is a great clinging on towards it, is it not? It is there, is it not? One song, once you heard, Alaipa Yude Kanna, mind goes on that, is it not? Whatever songs we listen, mind is going, if the tune is good and if the singer is good, Mohe lage lagan guru charananiki, finished. It goes on repeating the same thing. So slowly it drops out from our mind. Vairagya comes and the unwanted things drop out. First we decided what is wanted, what is unwanted, and when Vashikara means tremendous power over others. What is a tremendous power over others? That nobody can control you. That is the power. Not that you are going to control others. The moment you want to control others, then you don't have a power. You are possessed by the desire to control others. Here, the sense objects will cease to exert any influence on your mind. You may see 1,000 goats taste the thunder, but no influence, and you will not commit the blunder. You are freely going on, that's all. Once Socrates was taken to biggest market in Athens. He went inside, told, Sir, this is one of the best pair of shoes available in this world. Wow! Who did it? Well, this is the craftsman. Really a wonderful skill, it's so nice, beautiful. I really appreciate what piece of handwork it is. Would you like to have it? No, I don't have it. Want it? I already have my pair of shoes. He moved on. So this one you have seen, this small wooden box to keep these spectacles. Oh, simply marvelous, what exquisite work. And it is smelling very nicely, the sandal box. We would like to give to you, would you like to have? No, I have got my ordinary bag for keeping my spectacles. Like that, as he went on all the different shops, everybody wanted to offer Socrates something. He told, no. Nothing ceased to have any control over his mind. Sri Ramakrishna also, whatever he wanted to have, he wanted to once smoke through a golden hookah. One smoke, that's all, one puff out. He says, it's enough for me, I have seen through it. And Vairagya came. In our case, Vairagya goes bit by bit, is it not? Temporarily, then we take up, we leave it, we take up, we leave it. But Vairagya can be practiced slowly by seeing the defects on the things. Sarvada dosha darshanam, this body, how much effort it is making us take to keep it beautiful, is it not? And our beauty is not appearing to us as beautiful. Others must tell that you are looking so beautiful, is it not? One man told, sir, new shoes, will you bite like dogs? The next man said, oh, you have purchased new shoes. Now I am very happy. Because last 2 days nobody was looking at the costly new shoes I purchased. Now at least you recognize that I purchased new shoes. Then he told, every shoe when it is new it will bite like a dog, don't worry. We also have new shoes but we don't bother about it. But when you purchase a new shoe, have a new necklace, somebody should see and appreciate, then only you can enjoy. Sri Ramakrishna says, one day I went to a market and one lady, she was doing japa and she said, that fish, I want that fish. She was showing her arm and there she has put a gold amulet. She wanted to show that gold amulet. Nobody was seeing. Then somebody asked, oh, is it newly done? Yes, this is newly done, it is 2,000 rupees. Now she is satisfied because somebody has to recognize. Then what happens is the Vashikara, we have under the Vashikara of the sense object, we have not controlled it. So Viveka and Vairagya, when it comes, Vairagya will make us drop it like hot potato. Dropping this world. There was a great saint in Maharashtra. He was arguing with Samartharandas. By your grace, by your blessing, by your initiation, I am doing so much sadhana, but world is not leaving me. And Samartharandas told, world doesn't catch you, you are catching the world. No, Swami, Gurudev, it is the world which is not leaving me. Then Samartharandas told, I have verified with my own experience, the world is not catching us, we hold it, otherwise it is not at all there. We need not leave it also, catch hold of God. Then one day he was going along with that disciple, then he told Kalyan, go Swami, please climb that tree. That tree was coming out from the well. So climb that tree, he climbed that tree. Hold on to the tree and drop your legs. So as he dropped the legs, this man was hanging and the tree was from the well. So he was in the midst of the well. He told, go Swami, haath sodun diya. Leave your hands. And as Guru gave the adesh, he left the hand, fell into the well. And Samartharandas went away. After 3 days, he came back. Oh Swami, Kalyana hai ka, kasab bhara hai ka. And he told, yes, Gurudev, because of your kripa, me bhara hai. Come on, come out. He came out and he asked, who was holding the tree? You or the tree was holding you? Now I got the answer. I left it. Similarly, leave this world also. So the Vairagya is the ability to remain unshaken so that the world and the sense objects do not interfere. So the mind develops a steadiness, a quietness, an unwavering tendency. So Viveka, Vairagya, Shamadhi, Shat Sampati, 6 qualities has to assist this Viveka and Vairagya. One is Shama. Mind should not go out. A sort of inner calmness. Next is Dhamma, where the external sense organs are controlled. If the external sense organs are not controlled, it will take you here and there. The very visual effect, the very audio effect will carry us here and there, and we go along with that. That's called Dhamma. Keep the external sense organs under control. But sometimes even if the external sense organs are controlled, the inner organs will make us think about them. And that will make us hypocrite. Krishna says, controlling the external indras, he goes on thinking in the mind. Indriyani sanyamya ya aste manasa smaran mityasara cha uchyate. Mentally is going on thinking. Another one is externally associating. Both should be avoided. Internal control in the mind and also the external control of the organs. There was a great saint, Virabhadrananda, who was almost about to realize Sri Krishna. Suddenly a girl came. Hearing the noise of her bangles or something, just from the corner of the eyes looked at that lady. And the whole mind that was given to Krishna got Krishna behind this lady and went. And after some time, Virabhadrananda realized, oh my God, what happened to me? From the hairpin which was on her hair, Virabhadrananda took the hairpin and just plucked both his eyes. With the same lady lover's hairpin, he plucked his eyes. And he told, what I have done, I wanted to see Krishna, but I got so mesmerized by the looks of this lady, and he removed the eyes. And Vivekananda says, if necessary, this may be taken as the extreme first step for the beginning of the sadhana. Terrific expression, is it not? He says, no more external things should be seen. And very quickly he got Krishna's realization and he was weeping, Krishna, what did you do to me? Had you given me the power of Dhamma, I could have seen you now. And Krishna by his grace gave him eyes and he saw Krishna standing outside. Not only the inner vision but also in the external world he could see Krishna. So Shama and Dhamma, the control inside and outside. Then Uparati, the tendency of the mind to go out should stop and it should stay inside. It is like Pratyahara. Mind is not going out, but within the room we are walking. We don't take a walk outside the building or outside the compound wall, but it's within the room we are there, confined to our own thoughts about God. It becomes very difficult for us at that time because we feel bored, no company, nothing is there. Today one Swami was telling that two people were traveling the compartment and nobody is talking with each other. Then suddenly two people started talking. What is your name? My name is like this. Your name? This is my name. Where are you coming from? Patiala. Oh, I am also from Patiala. From which street? This street. I am also from this street. As they went on talking, ultimately it was found out both are father and son coming from the same house. Because nobody was talking, they felt bored and they started exchanging some communication between them. What business you are doing? This business. Father told, I am also doing the same business. Someone asked, who are you? They told, we are father and son. Then you know everything. We know everything. But we are not talking now, we feel so bored, so engagement is required. So keeping us engaged in the tendency of the mind. So in this practice, as you start keeping yourself engaged with God, we find sometimes boring, sometimes lonely, because aparichita vyakti. He said not, it's an unknown man and we are not able to see him. So the effect will be very, very difficult to bear. Sometimes it may have nervous reaction. That's why this is slowly going to the sadhana. Very slowly, steadily, sweetly, and go into that sadhana. Don't overdo anything. Further, when things come out as we start practicing, titiksha is required, bearing all the difficulties. Even in the external world, as we start practicing the spiritual practices, so many difficulties will come from the householders, from our own relations, from the society, here, there, bodily complaints, old worries, old wounds, hurts, everything will come. Bear it, because if you don't bear it, again it will disturb you. It will be thrown out of your mind, thrown out of balance, and little imbalance means the whole procedure of sadhana gets shattered. So titiksha. Saharam sarva durkanam apratikara purvakam chinta vilaparahitam sa titiksha nigadyati. Endurance, bearance, what can be changed, we can change, but what cannot be changed has to be endured. So this is Shama, Dhamma, Uparati, Titiksha. Next comes one of the most beautiful thing which gives a tremendous force like a petrol. Shraddha. Do you believe this? Not blind belief or reasoned belief. Do you believe? Because without belief, the whole mind and heart would not have accepted this. Is it a false acceptance, a borrowed enthusiasm, a second-hand belief, or do you really believe? Because if you believe, then only the propulsion will come from inside to move forward. Sri Ramakrishna says people hardly believe that there is God. And he gives a very forceful example. Suppose if there is a thief, and if the thief comes to know that in the next room there is a bag of gold, how restless he will become. If he is a real thief. Similarly, he says, if we are really a thief and a real thief, and if we understand inside there is God, the infinite gold, how restless we should become. So, Shraddha, Guru Vakyeshu, Shastra Vakyeshu, Vishwasaha Shraddha, a total conviction that it is existing and that is my goal. Satya Buddhi Avadharanam, Shankara says, a real understanding about the thing Guru has given to me, He has given the mantra. I am now convinced mentally, intellectually, and through my experience, japa is really a method. I have not fully tasted the realization, but by a few years of practice, I find the quietening effect, the tendency of the mind to repeat the mantra again and again. Definitely it is right. Come on, now go with it. And once the faith gets restored inside, now tremendous energy is released. The samshaya vanishes. The wavering stops and mind becomes very clear. Yes, it is. And once it is clear, thief cannot resist. Constantly will be thinking how to take that bag of gold. So we also will be constantly having a tendency how to hit God, how to hit that jackpot, get that gold. Let us meet God. That tendency will be there, giving tremendous motivational power to our sadhana. Then comes samadhana. Sama, shama, dama, uparati, titiksha, shraddha, the sixth shat sampati, six treasures. Samadhana, it is useful for our worldly household life also. Controlled mind, little forbearance, little faith. Samadhana is an inner quietness, absorption in the mind because of all these practices we have done. External things may be going on, but we will be remaining very calm and quiet inside. A beautiful climate, a very congenial, suitable, convenient climate is created. In the house also sometimes we will find when the mind is absorbed, children will be playing, somebody will be doing anything, but you are not disturbed. Especially when mild dose of sleep is coming to you, you will be doing like this. Somebody will be playing, somebody will be switching on the TV, but you are not bothered because you have got an absorption due to known food. You should not unda mayakam tondai varai, they say in Tamil. Whatever food you have taken, it has created intoxication up to the throat. Slowly you are dozing. And whatever, in the train also, when we start dozing, people will be shouting, talking, nothing. There is an inner quietness, a very great climate is created. When you listen to Arati song before you start the japa, slowly the mind comes inside, is it not? From the outside world. And there is a very beautiful climate created. It is not trying to jump outside, nor is it going deeply inside, but it is in a state of lull, like a mother singing the lullaby in the cradle and the baby slowly closing the eyes, opening the eyes, closing the eyes, as if it's going to enter inside. So we are also having, and then slowly bhajan starts. At the time of bhajans also slowly we feel the mind has become very quiet. After that as we start, but after that immediately we walk off, is it not? Then only we should start when the mind has gained the ground for quietness, samadhana. So these six characteristic treasures we have to cultivate. Shama, Dhamma, Uparati, Titiksha, Shraddha and Samadhana. And comes the final blow. And that is the most important and it should be the first one and it is the very beginning of our spiritual pursuit. It is called Mumukshatvam. Mumukshatva means one is craving for death, wanting to die. Moksha icha. This life is useless and I want to die. Not physically, but the ego must die. The I in me should die so that living one can enter the hall of death. That's what Nachiketa did. The aham bhavana which causes attachment, it goes off. The God alone, indweller, stays inside the apartment and the owner is not there. So moksha icha, moksha is not for Atma. Atma is ever free. Is it not? Brahman is ever free. If you want to have freedom for Brahman, Gaudapada says, this is the first bondage that you are wanting samadhi. You are already free, why do you want samadhi? So the freedom is for the jiva. So the jiva should have the desire for moksha. Moksha icha is called mumukshatva. I want to be free from this. All this business of the world. In fact, that is the first quality. It is like a dog whose head is on fire. Madly it is searching for water somewhere. The whole mind says, I want to be out, I want to be out. Sri Ramakrishna says, when first this mumukshatva combined with vairagya and viveka comes, the whole family will seem like a poisonous, dark, deep well. Relatives will appear like cobras. And then the man says, I want to give it up. So Mumukshatva, Shat Sampatti forms the four qualifications for an aspirant. Sadhana, Chatushthaya, Sampanna, Pramata. Once that is ready, then Guru says, my work is over now. Even for a great soul like Vivekananda, when Sri Ramakrishna first touched, he told, oh, what are you doing to me? My father and mother are there in the house. But of course, this was the mischief of Sri Ramakrishna. Long before, when Swamiji was in the cradle, as a small baby, Sri Ramakrishna went in Sukshma Sharira to his house to see how he is. Because already he has seen that from the Saptarishi Mandala, he is going to be born. So Sri Ramakrishna went to see Narendranath as a small infant baby. Seeing him, Sri Ramakrishna was little disappointed. Fellow, if you leave him like this, he will not stay in this world. Then he folded his hand and prayed to Jagadamba, oh mother, put some Maya into him. And when Sri Ramakrishna touched and Swamiji told, oh no, I have got my parents in the house. Sri Ramakrishna smiled and told, mother has answered my prayer, this fellow will not run away. He is the one from that Saptarishi Mandala Dhyana Siddha, never tell this to him. Because the moment he understands, he will give up the body then and there. So in this unusual case, in most of the cases, Guru comes to remove the Maya. In this case, Guru put the Maya inside, otherwise the fellow will not stay. And duly he conducted a drama, slowly Viveka, Vairagya, Mumukshatva and all this comes, and Swamiji is on fire. And the final climax comes with one of the most beautiful scenes in the life of Ramakrishna Vivekananda. In the great master Sharadanji says, Narendranath was about to give the final year's examination and his head was on fire. So much of Vairagya, Viveka took possession of him that he threw the books and came running to Sri Ramakrishna, and while coming to Sri Ramakrishna like a madman possessed, he dashed against a haystack and all the grasses, they got stuck to his head and the body, and the button unbuttoned, shirt unbuttoned and slipper somewhere missing. He came like a mad fellow possessed by a ghost. Before that he was about to leave the house and go to Himalayas to take sannyasa without even telling Sri Ramakrishna. Then somebody told Sri Ramakrishna is passing through this road, at least just inform him. And he came with a silent mind, without even telling Sri Ramakrishna, making a pranam, quietly he will slip away like a cat. Sharadananda says, the audience there were struck down, dumb and spellbound by the interaction that took place between this great marvelous teacher and the disciple. And as Narendranath approached, Sri Ramakrishna got up. And Narendranath with folded hands was about to make pranam to Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna put the tender hands on the shoulder of that well-built man, and the eyes exchanged glances, and tears started trickling down the cheeks of both these people. And Sri Ramakrishna told, Bolite Dorai, na Bolite Dorai. I am afraid to tell who you are. I am also afraid not to tell who you are, lest I should lose the invaluable diamond that you are. You are the Saptarishi Mandala person, Rishi, whom I saw in my vision. You have come for the welfare of the humanity. Throwing all this, you will go to Himalayas and become a sannyasi. But if I tell you who you are, that is also dangerous, because immediately you will go back to Saptarishi Mandala. To tell I am afraid, and not to tell also I am afraid. I am so worried that I may lose the invaluable diamond, Narendranath, that you are. But luckily, mother's wish prevailed. Narendranath could not go. He understood that Sri Ramakrishna has already tracked his innermost thoughts, and he cancelled the plans. He stayed with Sri Ramakrishna, realized God, and that is one of the reasons we are all here today. So the name bearing Viveka, the very essence of this sadhana, starting with Adav Vivekaha, it leads us to the final goal of Ananda. So in the life of Vivekananda, we will see the Sadhana Chatushthaya Sampanna Pramata, Viveka, Vairagya, Shat Sampatti, Mumukshatva, taking us to the feet of God, which is nothing but permanent Ananda, eternal Ananda. Jai Shri Ramakrishna. We have taken 2 hours.